You were born into the world with a unique life plan, and you never know what that's going to be. And it unfolds in your life as you live, as you develop, as you self actualize, as you personally develop, and whatever process you might move through. And then you begin to discover it. And you may go through many challenges and difficulties, successes, failures. You could do all of it, but it's all purposeful. And you come to find that later in your life, usually, because we need experiences to come to understand who we're meant to be in this world. I sat down to start doing automatic writing in 1989 with no awareness of what I was doing. I just needed help. We all need help. We will look for it anywhere we can, however we can get it. And that's going to be, again, different for each of us. And I was doing something that I judged because I thought I couldn't be accomplishing this. I couldn't be doing it. I was desperate, though, so I needed help. This was in 1989 when I was going through a lot of changes, and you've been in those places yourself. And then you ask for some help. We pray to God. We ask Jesus. We do Buddha. We'll do whatever. And that's what I was doing because I knew it was all connected. I didn't trust it, however. But then that was a reason for that too, because I've discovered what Wilhelm was doing. See, because that's what I contacted my guide Wilhelm in 1989, which was kind of surprising to me, shocked me, and scared me a little bit. That may happen for you as you awaken to whatever is within you that you're meant to do. But it's always for a reason. There's no human that is born that doesn't have a purpose. We just decide when we're going to awaken to it, when we're going to do it. And for me, that's today. Because I had to acknowledge what was occurring. I had no idea what Wilhelm was up to. I had no idea what my life was doing. I couldn't tell you why I was healing, why I was moving through every challenge and difficulty and tragedy. I couldn't tell you why I cared about others so much. We have innate guidance that's within us, and it comes out at different times. And there is an organization in the universe. There's an organization that said when you were born, your plan was going to unfold as you live. That's for every single person. Now, we may judge it and not understand it, but that is the interconnectedness of everything, of this universe. And you know about quantum mechanics or physics or the quantum field. That means that there's information that is always available to us. We just access it at different times in our individual lives, in our journeys. Not everyone's going to do that. And so when you look at your life and you look at the world now and you think, well, something has happened. Yes, what has happened is that it's waiting for us to awaken to who we're meant to become. And I was hiding out. We all do because we can't trust it. We don't know. The message today says you might still be questioning yourself. I was the entire time, only to come to discover that that was for a great reason, as you will find about your life. Because what we live, we can give back to others. That's how evolution happens. I'm 75 years old. I've gone through every single tragedy, horrible thing that one can imagine. But Wilhelm gave me all of this information that can have any person move to the highest state of their lives and live a wonderful life and make a difference in the world. The reason that the world seems chaotic is that it's waiting for more of us to awaken to that side of us that knows we're connected to something greater, that we're connected to a greater force, a higher presence, or whatever that might be, or whatever you think of. And I know that is true because that's what I had to live. Now, I can say that because I have the documented proof of it. You can talk to others who might talk about personal development or self-actualization or ascension. Well, I've done all of them because I was given it from Wilhelm. Now, that was my life path, which I didn't know, and I also resisted, as you might have done. But we're in a period now where you might be feeling more impetus to change, and that's what I'm doing. And as you see on my site today, on Any Advice for Today, you will see the ultimate guide to personal development. And as you read through it, you will understand what this work is they have given all of us. It wasn't just me. I was just the recipient. And you heard probably many times where I was just the messenger. We all have that, but sometimes we don't want to listen. And my role in this life was to bring in this work and to demonstrate its effectiveness by healing. And I had to go through so many things to heal. It was a challenge, and the fear that I had to move through, all the difficulties that we all do in different ways. You're afraid of getting that next big job. You're afraid of that relationship that you might not keep, and you're going to be heartbroken. Everything. We go through all of those, and those are our emotions. Emotions are energy, and we are directing the energy. And we learn how to do that as we live in different times in our world and different civilizations. We happen to be in a time now where we're creating a new civilization, a new humanity, and that is the work that Wilhelm gave us, a way to up-level consciousness in every single person so that we experience our lives in a new way and also experience something very different in our world. We may not put together science and the energies and our intuition and all of those things, but they're all interconnected. And that's what the work that I was given through Wilhelm, that's what it will demonstrate to you. And I could have never imagined it would turn into this quantum philosophy. You don't know what's going to come through your life. It's always this adventure, and you've got to be willing to take the steps. But I want you to look at the messages today and read them. It's on the day, a new moon. You will understand so much more, and you will also understand why I have that offer there. I held myself back. You might have done that, but I know that any single person will thrive if they do this work. I knew that in 2021, but it frightened me because I couldn't understand how it was coming about. Now I understand. And as you read the documents, you will see for yourself. It was all organized. But I couldn't have known that. You couldn't have known what you have until you become willing to see it. And it's not going to be the same for everyone. Many people will never look at work in the consciousness because that's the shadow work, and we don't really like that. And a lot of people won't do it, which is why we have contrasts in our lives and in the world. We have to decide if we're going to reach that higher state of consciousness within us, and that's what my life brought to the world through Wilhelm. And I have to say this, it was not me. I had to access this information, and I sat down every day for 36 years. So you could never find anything that's a better mindset course than this. And as you read the document, you will see it's all aligned, and it's energetically aligned, and I could not have known that. You will develop something within you that you do not know that you have, because that's why you were born. We're each meant to do something, but now might be the time you want to do it. This work will have you accomplish your goal. That's why I am making this offer and putting it out, because I am going to complete this. We need much better lives and a much better world, and that's going to come through you. Please enjoy the information, and I will see you in the work, because I know you will join, because it'll change your life. I'll see you soon.